Yeah, okay. We have given only the JPG file, so we will be accepting only JPG, but it's not working. We need to allow all the image file extensions. Like if I click on star, so all the image extensions, only image files will be accepted there. Okay. See, I'm just refreshing my page, and I'm clicking on choose file. You can see here automatically it is only accepting image files like only .jpg. On the here the ppt is not visible, right? So you can restrict the user from adding all the some other files. Okay, so that is about the how to upload some file to the form. And like for example, if you want to add any button, like input type button, okay, and name is btn, it's your wish, you can keep anything. Like the button name, like value, we have an like button here like click me. Okay, so I am just refreshing. So a small button has been displayed here, I think you can see. So this is like a button, you can click on the button. Okay, so that is what about button. And we have another thing also, you can add break tag at the everything, every line, so it will be soon, it will be good so for seeing. And now I'm going to add two buttons like input type submit. Submit button is nothing but when we click on the submit button, the details which we have given in the particular form will be redirected to the to the other page. Okay, like name equals to submit. Okay, so this is one type of button, and we have another button also like input type reset. Same name equals to reset, and I'm saving it and I'm opening. See, you can see submit reset. So the difference between submit and reset is name of the student Sai, and phone number is 938 something. Okay, and qualification gender male, like first year. And choose file, I'm choosing some file. Okay, open and click me. This button is a dummy button, so it will not work. I want to reset my details, like all these files need to be emptied. Like it need to be like, instead of clicking refresh, I will click on reset. Automatically these get changed, like these came to the default option, like everything got emptied. So that is the main advantage of reset button. Automatically the form gets reset, it will be coming to back to the default position. So click me is like dummy button, and I click on submit. What it is going is like I'm entering some dummy data like May, first year, second, yes, file name, some file, random file, and first year, second year, third year, and I am clicking on submit. What is going to happen? You can see in the URL I have given the name attribute, like here I have name gender. So what it is going to happen is name equals to Saiki, like phone. What I have entered, when I click on submit, it is sending in the form of URL. Like for example, if any person clicks on it, and they will see the data, like what data he has submitted. And there is another main thing, if you want to like type the passwords in it, we have another thing also, input type password. I just forgot to tell the password, like input type password. We have another thing also, password like pwd, it's your wish. So I'm just saving and I'm just refreshing. See, and sorry for the break tag. Okay, I refresh. So in password, if you type anything, like it will show in the like the dots, so another person couldn't see. Okay, and I'm entering some version like some number here, like my phone number, and I'm selecting this data, and I'm clicking on submit. See, you can see name CSN, like I just entered some name, and password should not be visible to the user, right? So but I entered some password and it is visible in the URL. So for example, if any hacker sees this, automatically our password gets hacked, or any other person like phone number which we have given. So what it is going to happen is whole data is being visible in the URL. So it is not like that, it should not be visible to the persons. So we have some another attribute in the form tag itself, like align center. We have some under attribute like method. Okay, we have two types of methods. See, one is get method. So get method is nothing but what we are seeing here right now. So whole data will be visible in the URL in the get method. It is not secure. But coming to post method, post method means it is very secure, like what the data we have submitted, like when we click on the submit form, the data will not be visible in the URL, but the data will get encrypted and will be sent to the other page. So post request is very secure when compared with the get request. Okay, and I am typing post, sorry. Okay, and I am clicking on save button. Now you can see the difference between the get and post. See, I'm just like I'll be opening the page again, then it will be good for you. See, the URL is now empty, like, so I'll be entering some dummy data. Yeah, some dummy data, and I'm clicking on submit button. See, the form gets submitted, but URL doesn't got changed. So at the back end, the details, like what the details which I have given will get encrypted and will be sent to the other page. So the advantage of post tag is this when compared with the get tag, like the get method. So we recommend for every form tag, the developers will write post only. The method will be post instead of that other. And there's another thing also, like the action. So action means here what it is going to do is, if I click on the data, it is just refreshing the page itself, but I want to send the form data to some another page, like the first.html. So what I am going to do is action equals to like first.html. Okay, then what it is going to do is, see, so when I click on like continue, so when I submit the form here, and some password and some phone number, and some mail, like secondary, like, okay, and then click on submit. So automatically first.html, that means we are not capturing the data what the form has been submitted by the user. But in the previous, in the future, I will be soon telling you how to capture the data, like what the user got entered in the form. So then it will be then there is use of this action tag. So what we are doing is simply we will be sending the data, like what the user entered in this particular form. We'll be sending the data in an encrypted form using this post method. The post method, what will do is the data which we entered in this form will get encrypted and will be sent to the first.html page. Okay, so in the first.html page we'll be getting the form data and we'll be accessing it. Okay, and we'll process the data for the user itself. Okay. So that is the thing, like in email and password, like email ID and password is there, right? So email ID and password will be like email ID and password, it is also like a form tag. So when we click on the submit button, what it's going to do is it will be sent to the server and it gets validated whether the password is correct or not. So then we'll be soon opening our page, like what like this is the same, we'll be like what the Facebook and other things will do. Okay, and I'll be showing the website which I have developed, like for the form, sorry, Netley 5. Okay, take some time. Okay, for the time being, I just thought I want to cover table tag also here, but due to time being I couldn't cover. In the next video I'll be telling you the table tag, about the table tag. See, this is a form, this is whole website designed the HTML. Like I'll be like, welcome to German Institute of Technology. This is done in the like CSS. In the next video, like after some videos I'll be telling you about the CSS also. See, name, so this is an input field, like this is the placeholders, like name, email ID, password are the placeholders, and name, female, this is the radio button, it is a number, this is the checkboxes, this is the drop down, and this is a text area. So text area is also similar like the input, we need to select the width, and resume, this is the choose file. Okay, like we can choose the files here and reset and register. So I just covered all these things. And login button is the username and password, you can see here, and this is the validation written further. So we'll be soon covering. So this is the how the forms look. Okay, I think you will get a better example like how the forms look and how to operate with forms. So this is the basic thing in web development. Forms are very basic thing. Okay, that's all about the video. And please remember, please use Git every time. Like now I am going to commit my code. For a better example, if you don't know, for the new users who are seeing this video, if you don't know anything about Git, please refer to the previous videos where I told you about the Git. Okay, now I'm just opening the Git here, Git bash. Okay, I just don't want to know anything, like I'm going to type git status. Okay, now it will show that I just modified something. So modified first.html, form.html, I just added something, right? So I will be adding it. So git add dot. So the new files which I have created will be getting added to the buffer. Okay, will be getting added to the buffer. Now I'm going to commit my code. So minus m and change something and added form, and I'm clicking on enter. So the files will be getting committed, and I'm to push it into my like the remote repository, git push origin master. See, though only these three commands, nothing is difficult. Just we'll be adding the files and we'll be committing with our own message, and we'll be pushing to our like the remote repository from a local repository. You can check whether the code is getting committed or not. Like I am going to open my GitHub account, and like Umang, the repository is Umang web. See, this is the repository's web dev list. You can see here updated 22 seconds ago. Like 43 seconds ago, I just updated now. You can see the form.html file which I have added now. So the better, like if you want to access the previous code like the first.html, you can direct access from the Git. So better advantage of Git is this one. So after completion of every video, please use Git. So it will be helpful for you. Okay. So that's all about the video. Thank you guys. Thank you for seeing the whole video. Thank you.